Ralph Breaks the Internet, or Wreck-It Ralph 2, because the first title and the actual title is stupid, is directed by Rich Moore and Phil Johnston, and it stars John C. Reilly and Sarah Silverman. And while trying to help Vanellope to spice up the game of Sugar Rush, Ralph accidentally breaks the arcade cabinet, and the two of them are forced to travel to the internet via the newly installed Wi-Fi router at Litwalk's arcade to retrieve a piece capable of saving her game. Now, I love the original Wreck-It Ralph. It's one of the best animated films of the decade, if not of the entire 21st century. So I was extremely excited, but at the same time very fearful of this film because of the Emoji film from last year. And this is everything that the Emoji movie was not. This film actually understands the internet, it pokes fun at it, and it actually teaches you some lessons about the good and the bad of the internet when it comes to transporting what the internet would be in a three-dimensional space in an actual inhabitable world. This feels like it's it. It feels like two children, Ralph and Vanellope, being put into the out there, into the savage world, which is a fascinating place, but at the same time, very dangerous, very fearful. You should fear what is out there and not trust everyone. And you actually learn some things about the internet through this film, which was fascinating to me. And of course, Ralph and Vanellope are amazing again. These two characters are just so lovable, and they go on an emotional journey in this film that is just so great for them, seeing these characters grow even more than they did in the last film. And there are moments in this film where you actually feel like the filmmakers intentionally make you think like this film is going to be just a rehash of the first one, and then those moments are over and they do something completely different, creative, inventive, and it's fascinating to watch them put their ideas out there. And it's actually great to see the chances this film takes with some of its humor, some of its message, and some of its reality slapping you in the face. I'm not going to lie, my favorite part is when Vanellope actually goes into this Disney territory and they poke so much fun at Disney. They are so meta about it. It's actually nothing short than brilliant. Wreck-It Ralph 2 is the best comedy of 2018. I've never liked the Disney princesses so much as I did in this film. The use of them in this film and what they actually give to the film and to Vanellope is fantastic. It's nothing short of fantastic. I love it. But the best part of this film is something I've alluded thus far, and it's the messages of this film. This film actually is a profound tale of friendship, the sacrifices that come with it, what true friends really are and what they really do for each other. What is the meaning of a true friend, of a best friend in fact? It just hit me that even at this age, this film can hit you with those messages, even though it's hitting you with all the laughs and all the meta jokes and all the highbrow references of things around the internet. It's a film with heart, it's a film with emotion, and I really felt tears coming up to my eyes. I didn't cry, but I was near that place, and I was surprised how much Ralph too brought me to that. And at one point I was like, oh man, this film is going to be better than the original, and it is not that, because at one point they recur to this all of a sudden villain in this film, and it doesn't really make sense. And also the film establishes the rules and the mechanics of itself so well that the third act doesn't really work, and it loses all that logic, and it doesn't really make sense within the rules that this film established for itself. That's really minimal, but I really couldn't get past it and give it my highest grades. Nonetheless, Wreck-It Ralph 2 is one of my favorite films of the year. I was surprised at how much I loved it. I was surprised at how much Disney poked fun at itself, at how much they understood what this film really could go for, and how much they accomplished it. Love these characters, love the story, love what the film had to say. I might even prefer this story, this plot, to the first movies, and I'm going to give Wreck-It Ralph 2 an A-. Guys, what did you think of Wreck-It Ralph 2, Ralph Breaks the Internet, whatever? Let me know in the comments below. Let me know if you prefer this one or the first, and let me know what was your favorite joke and your favorite reference in this film. Thank you so much for watching. You guys are the best. Go check out my reviews for Vox Lux and Beautiful Boy, and stay tuned for more reviews coming soon. And so until the next review, stay beautiful and stay geeky, and if you haven't done so yet, click the subscribe button so we can be geeky united.